Hey, Holistic Mommies, welcome back for another yoga session together. In today's flow, we are going to focus on releasing heavy emotions that we may be carrying from our pregnancy, our hormones. Maybe there's some emotions around not feeling fully supported in this journey, or feeling heard, or even understood. You may find that you don't feel like yourself because you are now sharing your body with someone else. Pregnancy is a very special and beautiful time for a woman, but can be so overwhelming. This flow is to focus on you and to bring you peace and harmony so you can enjoy your pregnancy. We're going to focus on our ujjayi, or our oceanic breathing, which is a type of breath work that allows us to calm our mind and release any pinned up energy or emotions that are within our body. You'll notice as we begin our breathing, your breath will sound like the waves of the ocean. Make your way to a comfortable seated position if you already aren't in one. On both hands, bring your pointer finger and thumb together and place your hands on top of your knees. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes or you can place a soft gaze. Let's first connect with our regular breath and check in with our body to see how we're feeling. Are you noticing any tension in your body, in the shoulders, neck, chest, or head area? Do you feel winded? Any soreness that you might be feeling? Once you've checked in on how your body is feeling, we can use these areas that need attention as the main points to release energy from our body. Let's go ahead and take our first deep breath in. Hold that breath. And on the exhale, do a heavy sigh out. Great. Now, this time when we take our next deep breath, I want you to hold that breath at the base of your throat. I know it sounds really weird, but when you take a deep breath in, hold that breath right there at the base of the throat before it comes out of the mouth, and then heavy sigh it out and release. So your breath should be Practice a couple of your ujjayi breath on your own, finding your own rhythm and imagining the ocean. You'll find that as you find your rhythm, you're going to sound more and more like the waves in the ocean. Now, during this breathing exercise, go ahead and continue breathing. Keep breathing as I talk you through this. But during this exercise, imagine that you are on an island surrounded by beautiful greenery. You hear the waves crashing onto the island. You may also hear birds chirping or singing in the background. This is your time to find your peace on this island. Each breath you exhale is an exhalation of deep emotions that you've kept buried deep down. Do about 3 more rounds of your breath work and come back to your regular breath. Keeping in mind to inhale, hold that breath, and exhale, sigh it out. Once you've completed your breathing, go ahead and open your eyes. So right now, we're going to focus on massaging different pressure points in our feet to help release any emotional tension, and we'll also incorporate our oceanic or ujjayi breathing. Find a rhythm as you take your deep breaths and within your exhalations. So let's practice together. Go ahead and place that left leg over your right, or you can bring the right foot above the knee. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to loosen up your legs while still keeping a bend in them. Go ahead and take your left or your right index finger on the top of your big toe and the thumb on the bottom. When you take a deep breath in, begin to apply pressure to the area, so squeezing that big toe. And then when we exhale, we're going to massage that big toe or that area to release any of the tension. Let's begin. Deep breath in. Hold that breath at the base of your throat and begin applying pressure on your big toe. Hold the breath, hold the breath. Exhale, deep sigh. Begin to massage that area out. Beautiful. Now let's take our thumbs, both of our thumbs, and place them in the middle of the arch in our foot. So we have that arch in our foot, but place it right in the middle of the arch. Take a deep breath in. Remember to hold the breath and apply pressure to that arch. Hold, hold, hold. Keep applying pressure. Exhale it out and begin to massage that area. Ooh, that's feeling really good. Now next, move the thumbs to the bottom part of your arch. So right where your arch is ending and right before you get to your heel. Let's go ahead and we'll apply pressure there. So deep breath in. Apply that pressure. Heavy sigh it out. Massage that area out. All right, you'll find that this is bringing a lot of relief in your body. Whether you can feel it now, you'll definitely feel it later. So lastly, let's go ahead and wrap our whole hand or hands around our foot. And we're going to take a deep breath in now. Squeeze the foot to apply pressure. Hold, 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 hold. Keep squeezing. Heavy sigh it out. And massage your foot. We all deserve a little self-care, a little relaxation, and this is what we're giving ourselves right now. How are you feeling? Do you feel some relief? If you're feeling better or slightly better, let's do the other foot for more relief. So wherever you are in your posture, just switch your legs so that you can access your opposite foot comfortably. Let's go ahead and start again with the big toe. Index finger on the top of the toe, thumb on the bottom. Deep breath in. Apply pressure to that toe. Keep holding your breath. Heavy exhale out while massaging the toe. Beautiful. Now go ahead. Let's make our way down to the middle of the arch of our foot again. Take a deep breath in and hold. Be sure to use those two thumbs to apply pressure. Hold, hold, hold. Heavy sigh out while massaging out any tension. Ooh. I don't know. For me, it's the middle of the arch of the foot. That really makes me happy. All right. Make your way to the bottom of your arch right before you reach your heel again. Find your breath. Take a deep breath in. Use those two thumbs to apply pressure to that area. Heavy sigh out and massage that area. I don't know about you all, but you should be having a smile on your face because I do. And now to the part that I love most, again, is wrapping our hands around the foot. So let's go ahead and wrap our hands around the foot. Take a deep breath in, a memorable deep breath. Imagining that your hands are sending positive energy through your foot, knocking any tension and deep emotional stress out. Hold that breath, squeeze your foot. We're almost done. Sending some positive love through your body. Heavy sigh it out and massage your foot. Beautiful. You should be feeling some relief throughout your whole body, or at least a little less tense than when we first began. All right, when you find yourself ready to switch out of this position, let's move ourselves into a tabletop position. Make sure that when you're going into your tabletop position, you're checking for your alignment where your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. And you want to make sure that your hips or that your knees are hip width distance apart, making sure that the wrists are in alignment with the knees and that your knees are in alignment with your big toe. You want to make sure that when you peek between your legs, you aren't seeing your toes, okay? And we're going to go ahead and return to our Ujjayi breath while working through some cat-cows, okay? So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Inhaling, dropping the belly, finding some relief, lifting up the chin and the head. Really holding that breath now at the base of your throat. You should really be able to feel it with your throat elongated here. Now do a deep sigh, exhaling out, just like that, to cat. Doming the spine, dropping the chin to chest, and tucking the tailbone. Do 2 more of these cat-cow rotations with Ujjayi breathing on your own. And just make sure that you're finding a rhythm as you're doing your breath. Once you finish your 2 rounds, come to a still back and take a deep breath in and exhale, bringing the left foot to the left thumb. Now, you can choose to stay like this in a low lunge, or if you want to practice your balance a little more, you can tuck those right toes under to straighten through that right leg. And go ahead and try walking the hands up the left leg so that you can find your balance, and then swoop the arms up by the ears. Again, this is another way to get to strengthen your balance. And you are now in a high crescent lunge. While keeping your left knee bent, bend that left elbow and place it right above the knee, and reach the right arm over the head. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to begin to windmill or rotate the arm, our right arm, to release any tension or emotions that have been trapped within our arms. You never know, but you can definitely keep a lot of emotions trapped in the arms, the elbows, your underarm. And keep in mind of our breathing. So inhale while the arm is up, and exhale while it rotates around in a circle. So inhale up, exhale, rotate. Keep doing this for about 4 more times, finding your own rhythm and pace. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Now let's go ahead, and once you finish your 4 rotations, bring that right palm on the mat, and then we're going to bring down that left foot to meet the right, or your left knee. So we might be in a high plank right now, or we might be back into a tabletop position. If you're in a high plank, drop each knee down onto the mat. And let's go ahead and get into a cobra position. So with cobra, we're straightening through the arms, straightening through the chest, and we can bring some, we can straighten through our legs here, or we can go and do an upward facing dog where we're lifting the thighs off the mat, stretching out the spine and releasing tension. Let's take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, push back to a downward facing dog, or if you prefer a tabletop position, let's go ahead and move there. Now from here, we're going to do the opposite side. So wherever you are, either in tabletop or downward facing dog, take a deep breath in and exhale out while bringing the right foot next to the right thumb. Again, this is yogi's choice if you want to stay in a low lunge or if you would like to go into a high lunge. Once you've moved into your pose, take a deep breath in and bring the arms straight up above the head so that we can get into our low lunge or our high lunge. Exhale out by bringing the right elbow onto the right knee while leaving the right arm raised up or reaching over the head. Let's begin again our windmill rotation, finding our breath. Doing about 5 of those rotations on our own. Just imagining that you're just releasing and wiping out any type of tension, any emotions that are in your body that no longer serve you. Once you've completed rotating your arm, bring both arms straight up, grazing the ears. And if you're in a low lunge, find yourself into a high lunge. So you can walk your hands up your right leg to bring you into that high lunge. We'll just be here for 1 second. And then let's go ahead and pivot and turn both of our feet facing the long edge of the mat. So we're going to straighten through those legs And bring the arms into a T position now, making us into a beautiful star that we are. Let's go ahead and begin to rotate the neck by dropping the right ear to your right shoulder, going at any pace you'd like. So bringing that neck back, or you can bring it forward, but let's just do one full rotation, and then we're going to bring back the rotation going the opposite way. Use this moment to scan your body, noticing if there's any tension in spaces that feel a little tight. After completing our neck rotations, place a bend in the elbows where they look like goalpost arms, where you have the palms facing the back of you. Be sure to point the toes out to help us settle into our next pose, which is goddess pose. I love, love, love goddess pose, especially with this big old belly that we may have, or growing bellies that we have. It's really great to help us get those hips and thighs prepared for childbirth. So take a deep breath in and exhale, begin to squat down as comfortably as you can go. If this is too much on your knees and back, you can also enjoy this pose using a chair to support you. There should be a video showing you how you can comfortably get into this goddess pose using a chair. Enjoy this beautiful pose as you can connect with your baby and release so much built up emotions or energy that are stored in the hips and womb. Take a deep breath in and exhale, straighten through the limbs, going back into being a beautiful star. And of course, what makes stars shine are their smiles are so bright and shiny. So make sure you place a beautiful smile on your face. We're going to go back into goddess another time, but we're going to go into it and then twist. I recommend bringing a block or two by you and placing them in the middle of your feet. All right, let's inhale, placing a bend back into our elbows, into our goddess arms or our goalpost arms, and exhale, squat back into goddess. Again, remember you can always use your chair to get into this position and receive the same benefits. Place your right hand on your right knee and lower through your back, or more so drop that right shoulder, and bring the left arm around your back or behind your back. The goal is to see how far you can reach your fingertips to try to touch that right thigh. Now, if this is too much, you can leave the left hand on the left knee and continue to drop that right shoulder down and look over the left shoulder to still get a twisting sensation. Take a deep breath in and see if you can twist deeper in this pose, and make sure you're being safe with your belly. And exhale, release your twist and release the arms back down towards the mat for a forward fold. You can place your hands on your blocks if this is more comfortable. Let's go ahead and take this stretch onto the opposite side now. Inhale and bring the left hand on your left knee while lowering the torso or your shoulder. And exhale, bring the right arm and reach behind you using those fingertips to see if you can take those fingertips touching the top of your left thigh. Again, you still have the option of leaving that right hand on your right knee and just deepening in that twist that way. Take another deep breath in and exhale. And on the exhale, if you can twist a little deeper without injuring your belly, go ahead and make that bind a little more twistier. And when you're ready to release your bind, bring the hands back down on your mat or your block. This forward fold that we're in really brings in a lot of ease to the lower back and neck. So let's go ahead and sway the arms side to side. Release the neck, nodding it yes and shaking it no. Come to a still space and bring the hands to the hips. Take your time to prevent dizziness. Gather your balance and begin to heel toe your feet together. Rise the arms above the head, bringing the palms together. Take a smile and tilt the neck back slightly. And exhale, forward fold down. Make sure your feet are at a good distance so to make space for your growing belly. Enjoy the beauty of this forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift by placing the hands on the shins, back flat, shoulders should be pushed back. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat or on your blocks under each hand to drop one knee and then the other. Let's go ahead and find ourselves in a reclined position. So if you have a yoga bolster, you can place it and lean back on it, or if you feel comfortable, you can lay on your back as well. So let's go ahead and inhale, bringing the knees to chest and hugging them tight. Feel free to rock side by side. Give yourself some deserved love and affection. Do a couple of rocks and then come to a still back. Drop the soles of the feet onto the mat and rock your knees side to side, finding another moment in our flow to release any tension from the lower back. Do a couple of windshield wipes with the leg. Once you are done, find a comfortable position for you to lay as we end our practice together. Once you've gotten in a comfortable position for Shavasana, close your eyes. And let's close out with our Oceanic or our Ujjayi breathing. By now, we should be used to the flow of how this breathing works, and I want us to do 5 of these breaths on our own. Remember that your breathing should sound similar to waves crashing onto the shore, and be sure to find a good pace and rhythm, and be as dramatic as you can in your exhalations to really release any remaining trapped emotions or low vibrational energy. Once you've completed your 5 Ujjayi breaths, you can find yourself back into a seated position. Take your time. So maybe you need to go into a fetus position first and then lifting your way up into a seated position. And then go ahead and bring the palms together into the chest, in the middle of the chest, so that we can close out with our affirmations. All right. I am not my emotions. I have released what no longer serves me. I am healthy. Worry is no longer within me. I trust the divine source, God, to guide me through all my journeys. And with that, namaste, namaste. I thank you all so much for joining me in another prenatal flow. I truly hope this flow was a blessing to you, to your body and your baby, and that you were just able to be here and be your authentic self, release any pinned up emotions that are no longer serving you, and that you can go on throughout your day and your journey and your pregnancy much happier and lighter. Be sure to just comment, like, or subscribe. Let me know where you are in your pregnancy. Let me know how you enjoyed this flow. I love getting energy from you all, as it really pushes me to continue to create my content. So you all stay blessed. I appreciate you and have an amazing, amazing day. Peace.